Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ben 10 Omniverse. Let's swap out some of these aliens here because I already have Gravitax 50 kills thingamajiggy, so put in Cannonbolt just for the hell of it. I'm not really sure why Cannonbolt, but I already had Shock Squatch, Diamond Head, Forearms, and Gravitac, I think. So we just have to work all of them until they get 50 kills so I can get all the trophies. Anyway, yay, more robots to beat up. And I'm not sure if this is the first we've seen of them, but now they also have shielded robots, which have a lot more health than the regular ones and are thus even more annoying to fight. Also, they can shoot projectiles from that one arm that they don't have the shield on. So yeah, they are really annoying. Not so much because they're difficult enemies or whatever, they just take so many hits to kill that it's not even fun to fight them anymore. Anyway, smack, 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 or at least try to, but it's not really working out that well because Cannonbolt does not have the best range on his attacks. You can go die. Come on, recharge. Smack, smack. Okay, shield's gone at least. Now let's see how many hits it takes to kill this guy. 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 15 hits on the unshielded robot. Add like 15 more hits just to get rid of the shield, and you have one hell of an annoying ass enemy. Even Rook's helping out here, and it's still not dying. Way to go, Rook. Stealing my kill, though. Not really sure if it counts for you for like the trophies if Rook finishes them off. Also, need to be careful with my health because Human Ben is, as you can expect, quite fragile when you compare him to all these super-powered alien creatures. That is. Come on, there we go. Alright, that's the last of them. Now just keep on walking until more obnoxious enemies show up. Oh boy. Ah, crap, it's Pakmar again.
It is possible this region is not entirely stable.
True, but I have a feeling that's no earthquake.
No, not again! Fight here! Fight someone else!
No can do, Pakmar, but don't worry. I have everything under control.
I'm inclined to agree with him here. It's not entirely Ben's fault that the big rhino beetle thing just happened to crash into Pakmar's shop. But yeah, this is another one of the, remember that big blob monster boss a couple episodes ago? This is the exact same creature. Because, remember it turned back into this dog-looking thing? Pretty sure I explained all of this already, but I'll just do it again for the sake of filling up the time. This is that dog thing again. It has this sort of Omnitrix-ish device that lets it turn into all sorts of creatures that are the predators of the aliens that Ben uses. This thing in particular is the predator of Heat Blast. Also the only predator boss that appears in the game, of which the prey is actually playable. Because the previous guy was Crash Hopper's Predator, who's not playable for some reason, even though he's a brand new Omniverse alien. So you'd think he'd be one of the first additions to this game. And there's going to be one more. This guy's going to show up one more time as a boss fight, as another Predator of an alien that's not in this game. But look, I'm using his actual prey to beat him up now. And I'm not really sure how this guy preys on Heat Blast, or even why. Because look at Heat Blast, he's made up of rocks with like fire or lava in between. How is that anything that any creature can feed on? Not exactly nutritious, in my opinion. Also, it's been established that Heat Blast lives on a star. How does that thing live on a star? Doesn't make sense.
Blukic, Driba, what was that thing?
A morphic generator.
They're used to transform inert matter into solid holograms for combat simulations, like the ones in the plumber training room. But this one's better. We built it when he kidnapped us.
Why would you build anything for malware?
Because it's harmless! Malware can't hurt anyone with holograms.
No, but with the power he got from the proto-tool, he can change things instead of destroying them. Right now, he can only affect tech. But if he absorbs the ability to transform inert matter...
He can transform anything he touches.
Oh, we hadn't considered that. If we had, we wouldn't have built it.
Or the other two either.
There are 3 of them? We need to find those other 2 generators fast.
Wow, those 2 guys are so stupid. And they're supposed to be part of the species of smartest aliens in the galaxy. You'd think that even the dumbest people of that species would still be smarter than the majority of aliens in the galaxy, but those 2 are just so incredibly dim-witted. Jeez. So yeah, we have our next objective cut out for us: destroy those 3 generator thingamajiggies.
We've analyzed the data that Rook brought back from the future. The scans showed that the generators are buried in a vault under hundreds of feet of rock.
Yes, they are completely inaccessible.
In the future, yes. But in our time, that location is directly below the Fullerton building.
Which is still under construction. It's mostly just a big hole right now.
But the generators are not there yet.
Those devices I gave you are designed with coded triggers that can only be set off by Ben's alien forms. If you plant the explosives in the construction site in this time period, they'll still be there in the future.
And when Rook green flashes back to his time, all he has to do is get older me to set off the bombs. Come on, Rook. We've got some bombs to plant.
Hooray! Time to commit acts of terrorism. Lovely. Also, I am really starting to get the feeling more and more that whoever wrote the story for this game, has absolutely no idea how time travel works. Because if we put the bombs here and thus destroy the generator in the future, then the generator shouldn't have been there anymore in the previous mission because it had already been destroyed. So yeah. The plot of this game is just pretty much nonsensical, incoherent bullcrap. But still, it's a game based on a kid's cartoon, and you can't really expect kids to understand all the things behind time travel and all that difficult stuff. So yeah, the kids just see, oh look, it's Ben 10 on the cover right here, have to play this game, have to buy it. Of course, get mom and dad to buy it because kids are not going to pay for their own crap. At least I didn't for like the first, until I was like 13 or 14 and I got like a paper route. Oh, that was horrible, freaking paper route. I have to get up on Saturdays at like 8 AM, deliver freaking newspapers that people didn't even want. Who do I need? Still need to upgrade. I think I have all of them at level 2. And apparently Rook's upgrading himself. I guess that's nice, I don't have to bother with it. Who do I want to get to level 3 first then? I got feedback, I don't know. I'll go with Arctiguana for the hell of it. Oh, and then you get square, square, triangle, and triangle, triangle, square combos. Alright then. The combat thickens. So let's put Arctiguana in, see what new moves he has. Alright, first jump over this. We'll wait until we'll find some enemies before we show off the awesome new combos. Oh, I see something back there. It's goodies, collectibles, also lots of boxes. I guess you can get the trophy for smashing 8 boxes with one move in this location pretty easily as well. Also, that trophy is for like destroying a certain number of crates. It's definitely not hard to get as long as you smash every single one you come across. Another smoothie, and another rock thing. Codon crystal, whatever. 2 more and then the Omniverse is not going to run out of charges fast. I'm already looking forward to that. Because that makes the endless hordes of enemies at least somewhat bearable. The fact that you don't have to freaking wait for the Omniverse to recharge like 4 times per group of enemies that show up. Also, these enemies at least aren't as bad as the fucking robots, because these only take like 3 hits to kill. Also, it can freeze them, so that's pretty handy. Is this the new combo? I'm not sure, because I recorded this like ages ago in December somewhere. So, excuse me for not exactly remembering everything I did. Hell, I'm just watching this and making things up as I go along. Oh, it seems I missed this during the, looking for dialogue. Oh well. You can read the subtitles. Okay, let's give Eye Guy a try. With his roundhouse kicks. Damn it. Oh, sweet. He now has stun lasers. Oh yeah, I remember talking about those. Those are cheap as hell. You can pretty much just keep the enemies in an infinite stun loop for as long as the Omnitrix doesn't run out of charge. So hooray, game-breaking moves and stuff. Also, why are the Megawatts apparently working with Dr. Animo? Because they're going into these like cyborg ants that he made. So why are they doing this? The Megawatts were never villains. They just wanted to play pranks on people. Of course, their sense of humor was a bit dangerous in that it could actually kill people, but I don't think they actually intended for that to happen. They just thought it was funny as hell if people got killed by their pranks. But yeah, drain them, shoot the crap out of the ants, that's gonna work just fine. Just gonna use feedback for a little while. I'm not really too fond of feedback, but I wouldn't say he's the worst designed alien in the series. Feedback's alright. His powers are somewhat unique, I suppose. As opposed to, can't really think of any, but at least his design is infinitely better than frickin' blocks. But Lego alien still can't comprehend how a Lego alien is supposed to like evolve on a planet. Like, I would really want to know what the living conditions on that planet are for a life form there to evolve into a freaking monkey made out of colorful blocks of stuff that can pretty much reshape his entire body into whatever the hell he feels like. Also, more ants. I'm not sure if Pokemon logic applies here. Maybe if you use Heat Blast you can kill them easier because, you know, Pokemon logic, fire beats bugs. And I'm pretty sure that holds true in real life as well. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have, like, fried an anthill with a magnifying glass or something. Big solar-powered laser. Which is actually quite strange because Solar Beam is not very effective on bug Pokemon. Whereas in real life, it fries or burns the crap out of them. I remember that that really old movie about ants. It was like a DreamWorks or Pixar. No, not Pixar. Pixar did The Bug's Life, but there was like another movie with ants, which was kind of similar to that movie. Also, yay, trashing a supermarket. Which is always nice, ready for vandalism. Freeze the ant, Rook smashes him, now that's teamwork. And there we go. Yes, I already figured out that I need to use Wild Mud here. Thank you, Rook. Also, I'm not sure Arctiguana is the best guy to use here because these fire-breathing ants are going to do a number on him because, you know, ice weak to fire. Pokemon logic everywhere. Still not exactly sure what the logic is behind fairies being super effective against dragons, but still. Just kinda to nerf dragons because dragons are apparently overpowered. Even though I'm pretty sure that dragons were supposed to be overpowered, which is why there aren't that many of them and they're generally pretty hard to obtain. Sure, not for like competitive battling on Wi-Fi and stuff, but for just an in-game playthrough, dragon-type Pokemon are pretty much a pain in the ass to obtain. Let's see, I did have like a Dragonite on my team in Pokemon Blue, and you can only get Dratini in the Safari Zone, and that was a real pain in the ass to get. In Ruby and Sapphire, you can get Bagon. like after the, I think after the 8th gym, because you need Waterfall to get to him. And he was like totally under-leveled compared to the rest of your team, so you had to do a hell of a lot of training to even get a Salamence before the Pokemon League. I do believe that was a lot easier to get Gibble than like Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. Especially Platinum. I remember having a Gibble on my team for like the majority of my playthrough because you could get him after the 2nd gym or something. Now that might have been a little broken. And I guess Axew in Black and White, pretty not really hard to get. You can get them after like the 6th gym. All you need is Surf to get to this cave where they're not exactly rare. But yeah, they weren't exactly game-breaking in my opinion. I guess they just needed some more effective counters. Like, the Fairy type would have been completely unnecessary if they just made some better Ice type Pokemon. Or like a really good Steel type Pokemon that can actually reliably take on dragons. Because sure, Steel resists dragon, but there aren't many Steel types that can actually take on a dragon. Because dragons usually have fire moves or ground moves to deal with the Steel types pretty effectively. Also, why have I spent like 2 minutes talking about Pokemon on a Ben 10 video? I have no idea. But yeah, we're out of the supermarket now, smashing more Cyborg Ants and all that stuff. Okay, this just has to hold... Yep, secret, I knew it. Always hidden slightly off camera. And again, they're not exactly well hidden in this game. But that's usually the case with most of these collectibles. I played through God of War Ascension a short while ago actually, and I managed to get the trophies for collecting all the Gorgon Eyes and Phoenix Feathers, even though it was my first playthrough, and I didn't even like use a walkthrough or a YouTube video to show me where those things are. I just found all of them by myself, just because in God of War the collectibles are so damn easy to get. Also upgrade Eye Guy for the Double Punch Blast, Spin Kick Punch, and Mega Blast. So that's the Mega Blast. Still not as good, it drains a hell of a lot of your Omnitrix power. Okay, that's the Spin Kick Punch. 2 Roundhouse Kicks and a Shoryuken. Eye Guy could totally fit in the next Street Fighter game with those moves. I mean, hell, Ryu has the same kinds of moves, I think. The Spin Kick and the Uppercut. Eye Guy for Street Fighter 5, that'd be freaking hysterical. Of course, it's never gonna happen, but still. That's what they should do with Street Fighter. Like, Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur have had guest characters for quite a while now. I think Tekken had as well. And I believe even the last Dead or Alive game had like a couple of Virtua Fighter characters. So yeah, Street Fighter needs guest characters. I know they had Cole McGrath from Infamous in Street Fighter Cross Tekken on PlayStation. That's pretty damn cool. It's also nice because it's different, because usually Sony's guest character of choice is Kratos, you know, in the Soul Calibur for PSP and Mortal Kombat on PS3. Nice to see that they at least didn't try to like shoehorn Kratos into Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because really he wouldn't have fit in that game at all. Cole fit in that game a lot better. Or maybe Nathan Drake. I can see Nathan Drake fitting in there. Not easily, not as well as Cole, but Nathan Drake wouldn't be completely out of place. Anyway, save spot, might as well. And then... 55% already, we're already halfway done with this game. Which is good, because I'm kinda wanting to get this LP over with. I can upgrade another alien, jeez. It's going really fast. I'll go with feedback. And then I will see you guys in the next episode of Ben 10 Omniverse. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.